Hello, my name is Patricia Holmes, and we are continuing with part two of our chapter work. So just to recap what we did in part one, we added a drop shadow to this web page image, and we added a blue band, and we added gallery one. And so what we want to do here is we got to do the same for basically these three images. But the method that we're going to do the same, we can just copy it and edit the text. So I'm going to demonstrate the first one. I'm going to stop the video, and then you finish up by the same method the third and fourth one. Okay, so if we come over here to the layer panel, we'll see gallery. If we open up the gallery arrow, we'll see the contents, which is the text, the blue band, the image with the image effects in it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and close that up to keep it nice and tidy for now. And we're going to come over here to this folder icon. We're going to add a new group. And this group is going to be called Gallery 2. Just double click the word group 1. We're going to name it Gallery 2. And we're in here, we are going to add a few things. First thing we're going to do is we're going to grab the image in which we are focusing on. So image 2 gets dragged into Gallery 2. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, we're going to open up Gallery 1. And this band, which is the blue image, we're going to duplicate and we're going to drag over here. But before we do that, we created some effects, that drop shadow and stroke and such, on the first image. So if you take the FX here and hold it down and bring it over to image 2 and drop it, it will copy. Oh, you know, I got to hit Control Z. I just actually moved it. Let me try. Let's see here. Okay, let me try this. Third time's always the charm. Okay, perfect. So, apologize for that, but that's the reality in which you're going to be working with too. Okay, so what the reality is that we're trying to copy, not move, copy these effects onto image 2. So I held down the Option key, and then I clicked the FX, and then I dragged the effects over here. Okay. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate that blue band. And we can right-click on this and choose Duplicate Layer. And we'll call it Band Copy, and that's fine. Hit OK. And so that got copied over. So we can drag, we can first of all, where is it? Let me ask you a question. Where is it? Well, it duplicates itself on its original creation. So if you click on the original band icon, you can drag one of these over. So see how it's beneath the image? So we're going to come over here. First of all, I'm going to drag this copy into our Gallery 2. But what we want is we want this to be on top. So there we go. We're going to put that on top because that's the copy. We can use our arrow keys or our mouse to perfectly align it with the guidelines. And then finally, what we're going to do in here is we're going to take this text. We're going to duplicate it by right-clicking, clicking on the layer, right-clicking, hit Duplicate Layer, hit OK. I'm going to take this text. I'm going to put it up here on top, but it's still sitting right here. So I'm going to come over here to the original one. I'm going to grab a copy. I'm going to bring it over here. And see that little black box that has the specks? You can match it exactly. Then what we're going to do is once we've copied everything, we've copied the shadow effects, the stroke, the blue box, the text, we just simply come over here to the Gallery 2 folder, double click the T icon right here. That highlights the text. We're going to change 1 to the word 2. We're going to save our work. So guys, that is what we're going to do for the next two images. So we're going to stop the video now, and what you're going to do, just to recap, is you're going to add another folder called Gallery 3. You're going to copy the band, the text, and the effects into Gallery 3. Make sure you drag the third image in there. And then you're going to ultimately, once you copy it, you're going to be, remember, you're going to be working from Gallery 1 here. You're copying it from 1. And I suppose you could copy it from 2. So wherever you're copying it from, you got to get that copy that you made from this source and drag it on over here. Okay, guys, that's the end of part 2 for this chapter. Thanks for listening.